Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Come Deliverance on the GeForce GTX 1060 3GB. For performance monitoring, I'll be using Cam. If you want to download this software, there's a link down in the description. And if you want to support me, there are Humble and Amazon affiliate links down in the description as well. So Come Deliverance, I'll be doing 1080p, 900p and 1440p. To skip none of those sections of the video, check the description below. I'm not doing 4K since this game was below 30 frames per second at that resolution, even at lowest settings, so I didn't think it was worth showing in this video. So first of all, on 1080p I'm going to be trying to get 60 frames per second. Trying is a key word because it won't be possible to maintain that consistently. I use pretty much a mix between medium and high, but you'll clearly see that the CPU is one of the big limitations here, especially when I drop to 900p. So I'm sorry about that, guys. I don't have a faster CPU that has high single-threaded performance, but soon I'll get a couple of Coffee Lake CPUs, so that should make testing on the 1060 on CPU-heavy games like this one more interesting. So for now, this is what we get. Again, I apologize. But well, after that, I just crank up the settings to the maximum except in textures, and you'll see that the game stays over 30 frames per second, but it stutters quite a bit. I noticed that most of the options over the high preset tend to use more CPU. Then on 900p we have a similar outcome at the maximum settings. The CPU doesn't allow us to reach higher frame rates, same when I drop the settings to the same as on 1080p. And then at 1440p the GPU wasn't enough for 60 frames per second, which was to be expected, so I just made my optimal settings to stay over 30 frames per second at 1440p with the game looking still good enough, and that's pretty much what I will be doing in this video. So in some of the videos where I tested this game, I used a Ryzen 3 1200 with a 3.9 GHz overclock and an i3 6100, which that last one should be similar to a G4560 in performance, and well, overall I didn't see a huge difference between them in this game. I saw a little more consistency on the Ryzen 3 chip, but remember that it's overclocked to 3.9 GHz, so it kinda makes sense. The game still likes to drop below 60, so I would recommend for a CPU if you want 60 frames per second. Apart from having a decent enough GPU, I would recommend something like an i3 8100 for more consistent frames, or an i5 8400 since you have more cores there, plus the higher single-threaded performance, so that should help out inconsistency in these open places. And well, in the options menu, the options that gave me the biggest difference in performance by lowering them were shader quality, shadows, and lighting quality. Those are the three that gave me the biggest boost in performance. It's usually a massive FPS boost, sometimes I get double the frame rate. Then the other ones I didn't mention, just lower them in groups. But so far the biggest difference again is shader quality, shadows, and lighting quality. On lighting quality, especially at night, you'll see a major difference in performance. If you're using low or medium on lighting, the torches won't generate any shadows. That's why it makes such a big difference at night in the lighting quality. Then the shadows is the resolution and distance of the shadows. And while the rest of the options, you can see the difference, you can see what they do just by reading the bottom right corner of the screen. It has a very short explanation of what each option does. And I also noticed some stutters every now and then, just texture pop in. And in order to help fix that, I had to lower the texture quality so the textures just show up quicker. Even if you have enough VRAM, the game just doesn't load the textures sometimes. It seems to be just very big textures or it's not properly optimized. And I also tested this very quickly on an SSD and I noticed that the stutters happen less often, plus some of the pop-in was decreased. So having a faster hard drive this time around when you're moving fast through the map can make a small difference. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you keep enjoying the video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.
Warn the others! They've torched Scallops! Right, please, run for it! Left. Hamburg is to the left, along the stream. Warn the others! They've tore its scallops! Go! They'll kill you all! Flee!
Oh God!
Run for it! Ah! Left. Hamburg is to the left, along the stream. Run for it! Flee to Talmberg! Run for it! Flee to Talmberg! Run for it!
Oh God!
Left. Hamburg is to the left, along the stream. Run for it! Please!
Tudod, hogy fog végződni.
Run for it!